Hello guys, welcome to my Road to Plat, part 3. This is Rise the Archmage, and we're gonna look into another game. It's my, we have 18 games ahead of us, and this is the third game to Plat. And in this game we completely lose. We lose really hard. I think that was a Volley Bear. Yeah. Oh no, it was a Vladimir. So we basically lose, but as I promised, I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna show you all the games to Plat, so you have an orientation. I don't know. I think I picked here. I think I got outbanned. I either got outbanned or I don't know what happened. Nevertheless, we dealt the most damage in team, so I already feel like it was not my fault that we lost, because when you deal the most damage as Shan, I feel like it's the team's fault. But it's okay. Let's see what happened. So here we are gold 1. This is Vladimir Platin, Plat 4, I guess. Something like that. And I am OTP Rise, but I also do a lot of Shen maining. I also played a lot of Shen, so I don't have too many excuses. Let's look into the game. Maybe this is like coaching for me. I can discover some mistakes that I make or I made. So this game we lost, but to be fair, we're gonna show all of them. I guess I took Shen either because they banned my Shen or either because they banned my Rise or because I wanted to do this to the responsible thing and take a tank. So because we already have AP on mid lane, we have Lux. So I kind of trusted them to carry the game. That's why I didn't take Rise. That's probably not gonna happen that very likely again, unless we have a duo partner who we trust, because we end up dealing more AP damage with Shen than Lux and Malzahar. I think even combined. So next time we're gonna just take maybe Rise. So here I kind of think we can do something here with this Shaco, but apparently we can't. I think yeah. I'm not sure why I went there, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't want this Shaco to start feeding into. I felt like I have Prio on my lane, so I wanted to help Shaco with the first kill. But here Vladimir takes his ghost and goes full ham on me, while even the enemy mid laner follows up. My mid laner, of course, is too late. Yeah. So I guess I meant too well. Probably should not have tried to help out with that low of HP. So I guess that's my fault here. Of course, yeah, my mid laner could have followed faster, but I don't know how Hui outpushes a Malzahar. I guess Hui also has good wave control, but I don't know. I mean, we cannot improve the game of Malzahar unless he pays for a coaching here, but we can improve our game. So let's learn what we can do. Can we even do something? Here we get a kill. So Shaco does take kills. Here we take even a second kill. And of course enemy mid laner is following up, but not much happens. I think we're doing pretty well until now. So maybe it was not our fault for the lose or for the feed. Maybe I went too aggressive against this Vladimir, I don't know. But we do a lot of damage here. So but maybe I think at some point I start making bad mistakes, like here for instance. I think I went here too early, or Shaco went too late or something, because Shaco did ping me and I remember now, I tried to go in but he was busy killing the crab here. So it was kind of misunderstanding. I think Shaco loses Drake, right? Or doesn't lose the Drake, I don't know. But we do try to ult in here. It doesn't really help because Lux was too low, and I think we lose the team fight. Not sure what happened. Not sure what happened exactly. I guess Vigo happened. I think Vigo was just stronger in this team fight. Aye. So we do a lot of good things. I think sometimes you just have to, you just lose the game. Yeah. Here he comes back. We overestimate our powers, but here Shaco picks up the kill anyways. So we get an assist. All in all, I think we're doing a fine job. Like here maybe I should not be that aggressive anymore, but on the other hand we cannot let this guy just poke us. Here I ult on mid, on Lux. And we kill this Vigo. So I don't know, I really think all in all we're kind of being the cleanup crew here. So not that bad. So my KDA at the end kind of shows a lot of feed. I guess at some point we start feeding, which is natural if you try to help your team while your team is kind of feeding, so you end up feeding as well. Ooh, that was really nice. Oh, that was really nice. Damn. We even here BM him. Damn. That was really nice. Okay. So we hit him with Q, we ignite him. We basic attack him. He goes into his W, hides, and then we get him with snare when he gets out of it. That was really nice outplay. Damn. Meanwhile, our bot lane gets completely destroyed, I think. Not sure. Okay, we saved the tower. Our bot lane tower is already lost. I think my mistake was wasting my ult on Lux. Maybe I should have focused more on Shaco and not just saving my teammates. I guess that's something where I can improve my Shen game. To be much more careful who I ult on again. Who I ult on. Here I ult on Shaco, I guess, which was a bad ult of me because I kind of ulted into 4 people there. Oh no, it was a... Yeah, no, it was bad, yeah. Damn. Okay, that... I guess that's first Shaco's fault for starting there, and then my fault for following up on Shaco here. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I know my farming could be better, by the way, but it's kind of hard to farm against Vladimir and at the same time ult on people, and you know, every time you ult you lose a lot of farm. So also farming with Shen is not always easy, especially when you don't have this don't have any attack damage or don't build any attack damage. Maybe I should build it just to farm better until my farming gets better, because without any attack damage it's really not that easy, and especially if I don't have this burning glow. I didn't build it. then I just lose a lot of fire. Maybe that's something to consider. Here they gang up 4 on me. In the meanwhile, you could expect my team doing something else, but of course they're not doing, so they can gang up and roam freely top, kill me, and take the objective. Of course, my team doesn't do anything in that. Oh, they take the mid tower. That's good. That's good. Okay, they do a bit something, and Malzahar does bot lane. That's actually not bad. So we're still kind of like equal. Maybe I should not rush. Maybe I should not rush hard steel. Maybe that's not the way to go, right? Maybe that's the wrong approach. So something to think about. Something to think about, maybe. Oh. Here I kind of try to tank for Lux, but enemy team is just too fed or can smite people. I don't know. At some point, Vladimir does a lot of damage, tons of damage. He's like Rice in late game, or stronger than Rice in late game, to be honest. Okay, here we TP in to save the Drake, to save the team fight. Does it help? Let's see. We get a triple kill, I guess, so it does help. So there's a quadra, not for us, but for the team. Here we do a lot of beautiful teleports, so we secure another team fight. We get a Drake. Damn, how did we lose this game? Malzahar is doing actually pretty well against this Hui. Shaco is doing pretty well against this Vigo, I guess. He's even more fed. I'm not doing that bad against Vladimir. I mean, Vladimir is of course gonna do more damage, but I think I'm doing fine considering. Like, he has much more poke on me and stuff. Here I maybe should not. I tried to help Shaco here steal the Baron, I guess, and we're Shen, so we could escape here, but get unlucky. I think Shaco dies too soon, or he engages too early, and then can be poked down. I don't know. Maybe we should have just focused on stealing it and not fighting it. But we all die, like all of us die. They take a Baron, I guess. That's now hard to contest here. Hard to defend. We don't have so much pushback with Shen. I don't know. I think the enemy team just was a better team than us. I think of course my Shen game can be improved. I'm thinking now building more wave destruction stuff, like some items where I can just have more attack damage and push out. Especially against someone like Vladimir who can one-shot waves, so we have more map pressure. I think that's something definitely to consider for the future. But I think my team was also really not playing well together. So, and Arise might have been actually better here, considering that we had to counter push against this Vlad. Damage was fine, but we can't take it too seriously because we were just poking Vladimir a lot, not really doing so much to him, but just poking him. So basically like two tanks fighting each other. But also the enemy ADC did outscale out damage by a lot, and I don't know, our mid laner was good, our Shaco was not bad. Enemy I don't know, in a way it was a close game if we played well together, but it ended up being a bad game. Alright, Guys, if you did not subscribe, please do it. It helps a lot. This is Way to Plat, Road to Plat. It's our third game. We have 17 games more to cover. I hope you enjoyed it. Write your comments down below, your questions, suggestions. That was our Shen game. See you on Summoner Rift.